Hey, good morning to you all. It is a Wednesday, hump day, and boy, we had an active time last night with some heavy rain and some thunder. Woke me up several times. I don't mind though, because I love nighttime storms. But it was good, and still a little wet out there. You can see Meadville. We have some wet conditions for this morning. Looking there at the French Creek Parkway there, downtown Erie. I think we had some rain earlier. And yeah, it looks kind of wet there again for this morning, as some showers have been falling. And we got some rain here at the airport. There you go. You can see the rain off the lights there, the lamps, which are still on, and wet conditions as we start out the day. So we had some pretty good rainfall here, compared to that along with yesterday. And running a little slow this morning here. Sorry about that. Here's our storm tracker, and you can see those showers moving across and some embedded heavier downpours here. Even possible thunderstorms now close to the Fairview area, just east of Girard. Might even move through Erie with some pretty good downpours. After that, we still see some showers here. The front, kind of hard to find, but the best guess we have for the front right now is that it is. Let me see if I put that on. And ooh, okay. Well, that's a big old front. I would like to see that. Let's see if we can get that a little bit smaller here. Nope. It won't even let me touch it. Okay, but there's the front. Draped pretty much just across Erie right now. We'll take that out because that's really big. In the front, it is not moving east very quickly here. So as we check things out on the latest satellite and radar composite there it is, slow. This is a 6-hour loop, and look at how slow it is, just kind of dragging through. Heavy storms earlier, as you can see, all that lightning. And notice that as the front goes by, slow-moving fronts often will have rain lingering behind them. So even though usually even a regular front that moves through at 20 miles an hour or so will usually keep most of the rain ahead of it. But this one, best guess here, might be moving 5 to 10 miles an hour. That's just not that fast. It's coasting along, and that's what's causing the precipitation and the clouds to kind of hang around the area. And latest on our FUTURECAST is showing that we do expect the rain. You can see there it is. In fact, they don't have it going through until almost 10 o'clock officially. So, between 9:40, 9:30, 10 o'clock. And notice they still keep the threat of showers behind it. Most of that's gone by the afternoon. I want to shift to the other one that we often use, the other model, and let's see if they also. So now they ended much sooner here, but you can see there's still some buildup even behind. Here's the front by early afternoon, almost to Warren through Meadville at this point. And still some rain showers are possible behind the front because it is such a slow mover. So that's what we've got here. I actually think that the other model depicts that better. So I'm going to go back to that one. Where it kind of hangs it in a little bit longer. I don't think it's going to hang it there. I think they hang it too long. I don't see it going into the afternoon here. But the bottom line is, don't expect much in the way of drying conditions. Now, they do try and clear things out here in Erie for the afternoon a little bit. Looks like they even try and fill it back in. Always a tough call with these slow-moving fronts, just how fast the clearing will go behind it. I've been burned many times where you think it's going to happen, and then it doesn't. So, but I think we'll see at least some clearing here in Erie by late in the afternoon, and we'll see how things go there. John Dunkel, good to see you this morning. Hey, Paul, good to see you. Paul Gibbs, hello to you. Bob and Sue out there in Jacksonville, nice to see you this morning. Hello, Amanda. Lake City, yep, lightning and thunder, they were crazy. Kenneth, good to see you nearby West Springfield. Let the barn doors open up last night. Yeah. Hello, Kim. Got some rain right down in the Corey area. Becky, light rain out her way in French Creek. And right in that area, 65 out her way, quarter-inch of rain. And Timothy, good to see you this morning. Mary, you're in Florida, heading back to Erie today. And now you want to stay down there. See what happens there, Mary. We had some pretty warm weather up here, not too bad. Hello, Lori. Good to see you out there at the borough, 65 degrees. Dory, good morning to you. Yes, well, I think for the Rib Fest, most of the rain should be gone. May not be sunny, but things should be much better for the Rib Fest, which starts at 11 o'clock today. And, what more can we say about the Rib Fest? If you love ribs, it's the place to be. Been there several times with the family. It's a lot of fun. It's just fun seeing all the guys, and the smell alone makes it good. So get on out there. Hello to Patricia. Good to see you out there. Chatty Cathy, good to see you. 64 out there in Youngsville. And you have some dense fog. That's interesting. I didn't think you'd have that, but I guess you do. And 64 out there. Just a 12.12 inches of rainfall. Here in Erie, Laura, you had what, 3/4 of an inch. And I think Erie had about 4/10 of an inch. So hello, Bob. Good to see you. Damp and foggy there at the Titty-Ut, that is. And we're expecting some better weather now as we'll move this FutureCast along. And by tonight, may get some clouds. It's spitting out some precip. Don't know where it's coming from there. I think we'll be in pretty good shape. Tomorrow, easterly flow, east to northeast flow. That's always, again, makes it a little tricky for temperatures, but it does look sunnier and generally warmer than today. Then the southeast winds come back as we head toward Friday. And that could lead to some clouds here. There's a storm system way down here. Not a hurricane, though it does seem to have a nice little spin there to it. And the outer bands on Friday get into the central part of the state. Some models even move it. One model even moves it to Erie. I'm just not seeing that. But those of you in the mountains, slight risk. The Warren to Franklin, maybe Titusville area, you might get some stuff there on Friday. We'll see how things go with that. I'm not bullish on it though. So long range forecast, here it is again. The Rib Fest going on through the weekend, and rib tasting weather, no doubt about it. I know a lot of the people at the Rib Fest, they were kind of worried when they scheduled September. The summertime's gone. Not now. Summer begins next Wednesday, the 22nd, fall begins next Wednesday, but you're just not seeing it here. Boy, it looks awful warm, and it looks like we're keeping, even though it's not on here, I think it'll stay warm Wednesday, perhaps even into Thursday. Keeping up with the theme of very warm falls and warm Septembers. We're getting that again for this year. 10, predict rain for tomorrow. No, you can't have it. Okay, but happy birthday for you tomorrow there. And hello, Brett. Good to see you out there at the Cranberry Mall. Nice to see you this morning. Hey, Season. Haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you as well. Windy last night. Halloween decorations held up. That's good to hear. Good to hear. Yes, Kenneth, let's not forget about the Albion Fair, best little small fair in the county. Always fun, the last one of the season there. Get out and enjoy. Weather looking pretty good, this afternoon. So get out and enjoy the fairs as well. And I don't know what else is happening as we head on toward the weekend here. So, Kathy, you got some storms that came in around 2 a.m. Okay, they came. I woke up at 1:20 in the morning to thunder. So I'm guessing it probably came around 1-ish at the airport. And those moved pretty fast. They weren't part of the front. They were part of a trough, a much faster moving trough. So you got hit there around 2 o'clock. Hello, Brian. Good to see you. Berard, good to see you this morning. And there you have it. Today on our Facebook page, please let us know what was Dave and Mike Parker, who's one of our cameramen, who's been here longer than I have, actually. But he occasionally, he usually runs the camera at noon. Dave and I were all talking about what we packed when we went to lunches and what was the worst sandwich you ever had. And I'll tell you what, and we all had our share. Mike Parker was talking about potted meat. I'd never heard of it, but I went and shopped for it. I actually had to go to the Dollar General, and they have it. It's a little can. I thought I'd bring it here, but Dave, who not shockingly likes it, you open it up and it looks just like the tuna cat food. It looks just like it, smells like it. And while I've never tasted cat food, I think this stuff probably tastes just like cat food. I wouldn't feed it to the cat because the first ingredient is mechanically separated chicken. I don't like it when the first ingredient says mechanically separated dot dot dot. It kind of turns my stomach and turns me off. But that was Mike Parker had that. He had potted meat, Vienna sausages, which they also have there at DG and other places as well. I remember that was rough. Now we had Underwood deviled ham, which I recall. That stuff really wasn't that much better. And of course, spam. You can't get away with sandwiches without including spam. So, but we had others: liverwurst, Braunschweiger, and cheese and onion. All sorts of good stuff. Let us know what was your least favorite sandwich if you had to brown bag it or if you had to, take your lunch pail to school. That is what we have here. Hello to you. Is it Ev? Ev Phillips Smith. Good morning to you. Hey, Celine. Nice to see you this morning. And good morning to you all. Stay dry this morning. Still some showers around. We'll try to. Ron still eats potted meat. But I like now sardines. I mean, at least it's a full fish. It's not mechanically separated into a mush like the potted meat was. Ugh, incredible. I don't like anything that's mushed meat, liverwurst, Braunschweiger. My wife and my daughter love that stuff. Even my son will eat it. Not me. Not me. I'm not going to go. Not going to go that way. Hello, Joni. Good to see you. Moxie Jim, good morning to you. Hey, Bill, walking the dogs in the light drizzle. Yeah, it feels good. This is my kind of weather. Temperatures around, I think, 68 or 70. And I'm hearing some rain hitting the rooftop here. Liver cheese, no thank you. Don't like liver. Don't like Limburger cheese, though I love just about everything else, even though cheese, well, doesn't like me too much. All right, people, got to fly here. I am off Thursday and Friday. Craig will be taking my stead. So have yourselves a good rest of the week and a good weekend. We'll see you back next Monday. Enjoy your day and stay dry.